Hello, I'm going to show you how to add and edit a task. So we're going to go over here to the Task tab. Now the Task tab is where all of your training that is administered through your organization is stored. We're going to click on New Task, and the required information for creating a new task is the task name and the division that's associated with. Most often you're going to be selecting the division is your company. Otherwise, if it's for that training is for a particular location, especially if you have multiple facilities, then you would select that division. So let's go ahead and create our new task. It is respectful workplace training. It's going to apply to all of our locations. So I selected all divisions. The task type, this is kind of like a little bit more general. So this like a general umbrella description for your task. So since this is a requirement of the HR department, we're going to go ahead and select HR as our task type. You'll be entering in your particular task types underneath the Utilities tab. We could enter in a description. If key members of our team are the main instructors, we can put that in here. If you use a translation service, who's the translator. If you bring in a third party to facilitate the training, if there's a cost, how many hours is the training? We're going to say that this is a 1.5 hour training. So you're going to use decimal points to indicate those minutes. So if it's something, let's say, is 15 minutes, it's 0.25, 30 is 0.5, 45 minutes is 0.75, and then a full hour is 1. Is there any continuing education units associated with this training? We are going to say 0. Now, does this training repeat? So is it something that needs to be taken on a regular basis? It needs to be taken every year, so we're going to check the box, and we're going to put a 1 in for how often does it need to be retaken. And then does this have a certification that expires? We're going to say yes. The certification expires in 1 year. So for this example, the certification expires in 1 year, and therefore I want them to retake the training in 1 year. And Training Tracker will do some of the work for you. It's going to calculate the expiration date, and it's going to create a new assignment with that future date, so that way you don't have to remember to do that. So now we're going to go ahead and create our task. And now let's go ahead and find it in our list. So let's go ahead and we'll just enter that in here. Oh, here it is. And then now we can find it here in the list. So let's go ahead and edit the task. Over here on the far right side of our desired task that we want to edit is the button for editing. So we click on that, and let's just say that it actually is a 2-hour training with 1 continuing education unit. Now we hit update, and then we can see that those changes have been made. So we have successfully created and edited a task.